good evening, farmers. Yeah, it's not morning. We're still in the same day as we were last week. Yep, working the midnight oil. Well, I don't know if it's midnight yet. Probably not. It's getting there. Just going to harvest this field tonight and head on down to the silos down in Wheatford. Grab all the peas from there and sell all that while the price of peas is good. Because you never know what the price is going to be tomorrow. It could be better, could be worse, but I think at $1,100, I think it's $1,100. I have not checked the price since I reload the game. Sometimes it will change. No, peas still $1,100. We also have lupine that we could sell, but I'm more interested in the peas that we have. Definitely going to probably push us over the $5 million mark, which is good. I've been keeping track of our workers down in Wheatford. Still got 4 rolling. I did have to hire a new one to sow canola in another field. It's starting to get a little clustered down there because now they're starting to get to all the smaller fields. I think I may start taking some of the workers and bring them up to new fields, which is in the northwest part of the map, over by Redberry. So I think when I get some free workers, I'll start hiring some workers up there, kind of work our way around the map clockwise, and then eventually they can start working around the homestead area along with us. But yeah, the work is coming along well. It's getting rather late. I've been getting the message that I could probably use some sleep. I might even be hungry as well, which is no surprise because, well, I didn't stop to have dinner. Yeah, I just came right over here. It said, yeah, for the price that we got, and the work needs to be done as well. It's mid-September, September 12th. I got plenty of time. We got like 20 days here. That's plenty of time to get all these fields done. But I definitely want to get the harvest done because I don't know what the forecast is for tomorrow. No, tomorrow's fine. That's right. Tomorrow's fine. So yeah, we can harvest tomorrow morning. We got one more field of peas to do. But I definitely want to sell this field of peas and the peas that we have down in the silo. Like I said, it's because the price is really good, and I really like to see the money get up to $5 million. Eventually, we will also go back home sometime here in September, cook a lot of food, go up and see Rose because it's September, the festival's going on. Got a lot of stuff to sell. I think I do anyways. Not a lot of meals really, but we will make the meals that we can. I'm kind of disappointed a little bit because I don't think I left my greenhouses empty like they are. I don't know if it's because I slept for 2 months that I lost all the stuff that was in the greenhouse. I don't remember. Or was I getting lazy to the fact, I really don't remember because I took about a month and a half off playing the game. I can't remember if I did not replant in the greenhouses I said I was going to. I don't know. But either way, a lot of our greenhouses are empty. I also had a problem with the hens disappearing, and like someone else said, they've had problems with the hens disappearing, scarecrows disappearing. Usually after you play a few years, you can, I guess, run into these kind of problems. But our scarecrow's in this field, and I think I did check. The scarecrow's in the other field that we're going to harvest tomorrow. If the price is good for peas, I'll be harvesting tomorrow. If not, then the 3 fields that we have harvested, I'll go I may just plow and cultivate anyways. That might be something I do just because I've been harvesting enough as it is. Unless the price is really good for peas, then I'll just grab the combine and we'll punch out the last field of peas that we have to harvest. But anyways, we're about done with this field. I'm going to load up the trailer. I've already got 1 load of peas in there. Looks like I can fit the rest of the combine, the rest of the field into the combine is what I want to say. Yeah, I can fit 800 more liters into the combine. We should be fine. So load up the trailer, head on down to our silo in Wheatford, pick up some more peas because I don't really... Hey, you know what? I'm right here at the sell point, so I might as well just go up and just sell what I have. That way I can grab more down at the silo. Alright, turn the header off. Might as well raise it on up. Pipe on out. I thought about working all the way through the night, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to keep getting the symbol that says, hey, you could use some sleep. It's nice that we have warnings in the game, but I just wish they wouldn't go off constantly. Although, I haven't been getting the constant... It's not like when you have a full combine or full trailer where it beeps at you every 30 or 40 seconds. So I should have almost 24,000 kilograms. That's the wrong button. There we go. 24,000 kilograms of peas in here when I get done. So yeah, I'm going to have like 2/3 full of a trailer. So we're right here at the sell point. Might as well go ahead and sell it. Then head on down to the silo. Grab a full trailer. I'm going to have 2 trailer loads of peas down there. So a good amount. I will park the combine. Can I sneak past that tree without hitting a limb? Guess so. Oh, I'll be going to bed in a couple hours. You just wait. Let's turn off the lights. And I probably should have something to eat. Red egg casserole. I got a few of those left. I could have a cup of coffee, but the coffee doesn't really regain any sleep, which seems kind of weird, but alright. Let's turn this thing around here. Really, this is pretty much all I use this tractor for, is hauling the grain trailer around. I don't really like using it in the field too much. I wonder if I were not to go to bed, at what time do the prices change? If I don't go to bed, do the prices not change? Not that I don't want to go to bed, but it's kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever gone a whole night without sleeping. I definitely have worked until like 5:30 in the morning, gone to bed and woke up, took about a half-hour nap and had full, my sleep bar was full again just by taking a half-hour nap. So yeah, we're $50,000 short, or we were $50,000 short of $5 million. This should get us $24,000 closer. So next trailer load, after I go down to the silo and grab that and bring it on up here and sell it, that should put us over $5 million, and I'll have another trailer load down there as well. So jump for joy, we'll be over $5 million, and I'll need that because I want to hire a lot of workers to sow a lot of fields. Like I said, I think we only are at like 8 fields done out of 40. Is it 48? I think we got 40. I forgot now. Something like that. How much more we got to go? Oh, I can start lowering the trailer. Perfect. So $21,000 more to go. Should not be a problem. Time to head on down to the silo, fill up, come back to the sell point, and get a boatload more cash. Well, besides our trailer being full and me being tired and getting those prompts every so often on the trip up here, but yeah, this should put us over $5 million right here with the load that I have. I still have like 43,000 kilograms of peas in that silo, so I got another trailer load to go, and then I'll have like another 10,000 more to bring back up. So, well, basically, we know it's $1,100 per, so I'm going to have like $45,000 more income after this. But get ready to celebrate. I think this will be the first time I'm over $5 million. I think. I'm not sure. But I would say yes. I think we got close this past spring before I started buying fields everywhere, because that's what I do sometimes. I don't intend to buy any more fields. I think we got more than enough. The pea price is still $11.06. The way it's probably going to work is I'm probably going to wake up tomorrow and the price will be better, but it is what it is. It's just nothing you can do about it. Kind of like in real life, you never know what they're going to be offering for a price. Anyways, yeah, we're over $5 million. Everyone sit back and have some fun with that. I'm going to go back on down to the silo, grab another trailer load of peas, and do that. We got to do that 2 more times. Well, it won't be a full trailer the second time back down, but you know what I'm saying. Yep, back to work. I'm not the only one working, though. I still got 4 workers. I did hire a worker up in Newfields. Yep, one of the workers got done down here in Wheatford, so we started seeding up in Newfields already, which is good. 2 o'clock in the morning, showing up with our last load of peas for the day. And I am going to check the price of peas. I don't think it changes at midnight. I don't know exactly when it changes. I don't think it'll change unless you go to bed. So the price of peas is still the same. but as you can see, we're going to be up over $5,050,000 in the bank account. But we're going to blow through that $50,000 if I don't sell something else. Well, I'm going to blow through the $50,000 anyways because I got to pay all these workers to seed the fields with canola, and then I gotta hire some guy at the airport to come by with his prop plane and fertilize all the fields because, well, I don't feel like doing it. Probably be cheaper if I did it, but it's easier if they did it. All right, so $5,060,000. Trailer down. Gonna go park this next to the next field. Next to the next field. That's good English. Next to the field that we're gonna harvest next, which will be tomorrow morning in about 4 hours or so. But I'm gonna go home, get some shut-eye, and we'll wake up in the morning, see what the price of peas is, because we're all gonna be kind of curious, aren't we? Meanwhile, I've hired a second worker up in Wheatford, so I got two down in, not Wheatford, sorry, a second worker in Newfields. So I got two workers in Newfields and in Wheatford. The original worker we hired for the big field, the 7.55 hectare size field, he's like 65% done. Yeah, it's taken him a while to get that field done, but what do you expect? It's the biggest field. Let me just double check. So 2 workers up in Newfields, 2 workers down here. Is he still? Oh, he's actually at 77%, so he's doing rather well. Teleport back home, and I always somehow pick that lovely lawnmower, which I probably could use, but there's no sense of mowing the grass, like I said before, because when I wake up in April, the grass is going to be just as tall. Rex is down by the fireplace. James is sleeping on the bench. I think this is how the mice get in, be my guess. Let's go upstairs, go to bed. Hopefully the wife's in bed. I mean, if she's not here, I got questions, but she may have questions about where that guy am. So, yeah, 4 hours of sleep is good enough for us, apparently. Hey, Ronnie, did you do any good work in the hen house? Because I don't think I have 19 hens. Well, I'm well rested. Yep. We know the flowers are withered down there, but that's fine because they would have died through winter. But I would have picked them and sold them at the festival. So I didn't see the symbol where Ronnie did any good work and got me some hens. Unless I'm full of hens now. Where is that? 'Cause no, I only got 15. I think I can have 19. It's like 19 or 20. Cows. Still got 9 cows. Yeah, we're all set there. All right, so the question is, let's get the map out. Peas today, still the same price. All right, so I work late for nothing? Not really. I mean, we got work done. That's all that matters. So instead of harvesting right now this morning, I think I'm going to mix it on up. Let me hitch up the plow. Here's our magical plow. It should be orange, but right now it's red. And now it's orange. Hop into my favorite tractor. I could plow either or. I brought the cultivator, right? Yeah, I think I did. Let me rotate the plow over. I think I'm going to plow the field that I just harvested late last night because this field, I don't want to say is easy to plow. I mean, they're all relatively easy to plow. But this field is kind of rectangular in shape. Alright, let's get the plow down. And get to work. So I think I'll plow this field and then I'll grab the cultivator. And then we'll probably cultivate the field across the street just to get these fields done. I will harvest those peas sometime this in-game day because the price is still pretty darn good. And we'll sell that. Meanwhile, I got to keep an eye on my workers just to make sure I always got 4 going at all times. Because now we're one day closer to the end of the season. I'm not sure once we get done myself. Once we get done with these 4 fields, meaning plowing, cultivating, and reseeding, because I probably will do some seeding myself. I may just do a quick jump cut for video purposes, and it could be springtime, and then we'll have like a spring cleaning or something like that. Spring cleaning is always fun. The only thing that kind of gets me is it may be a long spring cleaning, meaning we may skip days. If the price of canola is not good, then I'm not going to hire workers to harvest the fields because I cannot store the canola that the workers harvest. And really, for the amount of canola we're going to have, I don't have that much storage space anyway, so I'll probably have to wait on a good day for canola pricing. I probably should start getting in my head here. of what good canola pricing is, because I always forget. 804. I think upper 800s is pretty darn good. I'm having a hard time remembering now because I'm getting mixed up between this game and another farming game. What prices are good and what prices are so-so. I got so many maps going on I don't remember. But I think in Farmer's Dynasty, I think upper 800s is pretty darn good. I don't know. Can it reach $1,000 with canola? I don't remember. But easily, when we do spring cleaning next year, because we're at $5 million now, easily when next season comes, we'll be over $6 million and pretty close approaching $7 million if the pricing is good. And hopefully by the time spring cleaning rolls around, maybe the root crop, I'm going to call it the root crop DLC, the turnips and the potatoes. Hopefully that DLC will be available to us by then. Because it's going to take a while, because we only do one episode a week here. So yeah, it will be a while before we get to the end of spring cleaning. We got a lot of fall stuff still to do. It's just a matter of how much work I can get done in a day. I love this tractor. This is my favorite tractor to use, the FV tractor. I know I keep saying it over and over again, but this tractor handles all the equipment the best, I think, overall. So, I mean, if I'd known this, and this tractor was available when I made my first purchase, I would save the money until I could buy this tractor. I mean, no problem with the plow whatsoever. Cultivates nicely, seeds nicely. I mean, all the upgraded tractor, well, I say upgraded, all the new tractors that you can buy can pretty much do everything, pull everything and have no problem, but overall, this does the job the best on all of them, I think. Now, the color of the tractor, on the other hand, you may be thinking, why orange? I don't know. I just change up colors once in a while, and when I go to the garage and change the colors, I just fool with the slider bars, and I go, yeah, we haven't had that color in a while. Let's just put that color on there. I didn't check for honey this morning. I'll have to go back and check on the honey. I got apples I need to pick. I need to collect all that stuff, so when we get a good day to just jump in the kitchen when the wife is not in there, just grab everything I can out of the pantry, go up to the cooktop and just cook as much as we can, and then go up and we'll see Rose and we'll take all of her cash. We'll stock her up nicely so she can sell stuff to the residents of Redberry. I guess the residents of everywhere, because I would suppose that the festival's there. It's not that too far from someone. Actually, I even forget the name of all the towns in the southern part of the map because I really don't have nothing down there. I know some of you probably own all the fields and just hire workers constantly and do all that, but to me, the 50 some odd fields that I have is more than enough. And obviously I do have the cash to buy all the fields, but I just don't feel like micromanaging that much of it. Then you watch next week's episode and be like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and buy all the fields and see how much we can get in spring cleaning by planting winter canola everywhere. I could do that. I don't expect it right now at the moment. I don't expect to be doing it, but you never know. If you're new to this channel, I tend to change my plans quite often. By not having any flowers out front, I can't tell when 9 o'clock comes because I'm not getting any social points because my front yard does not look pretty anymore, I guess. So, yeah, I just checked and it's 9:30 in the morning, and I think after I get done plowing this field, I think I'll head back home, head on down to the fire pit because I did not spend any time with Rex last night. I think I'll head on down to the fire pit and we'll have breakfast with Rex and just take a quick break in the morning. kind of like a brunch, maybe. And then, yeah, then we'll get back to work next week. I think I may start with, I don't know, I may just get the pea harvest over with so I can get the harvester and the CX tractor and trailer out of here, bring that back to the farm, and that way I'll just have the FV tractor up here with the plow and cultivator. But at least we'll have 2 of the fields plowed, and they'll be harvested, so we just got to plow 2 more and cultivate all 4. Should be able to get at least the harvest done, and maybe cultivate the 2 fields that we plowed done by the rest of today in this in-game day. At least that's kind of my goal, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? And I got to keep track of my workers. I did one of my workers finished down in Wheatford, and I moved him to another field. So we're getting pretty close to be done in Wheatford. I probably got like maybe 3 fields left, and they're all rather small, so it's not going to take them too long to get done. And then they all can get gathered up in new fields. That's where we are. We got about 5 or 6 fields up there, and of course we're already planting 2 of them. And at some point I will cut back to having 3 workers seeding, and then I'll spend probably half a morning just hiring a worker to fertilize the field. So it doesn't take too long to fertilize the field, but it takes a while for the plane to spawn and then despawn before you can hire another worker. So this takes a little bit of time in that sense. But as for fertilizing the fields, that's the quick and easiest way. I mean, when they added that to the game, I was like, oh, it's great, but also it makes it just really easy to fertilize a field. I mean, yeah, I could save myself money because we got cow slurry, and I don't have enough cow slurry even at a full capacity, and with all my tanks being filled, I don't have enough cow slurry to fertilize all my fields anyways. But I'm not here to save money anymore. I'm just here just to turn the fields over as quickly as I can. Early on, yeah, I'd be definitely using the cow slurry and artificial fertilizer. By this stage in the game, yep. I don't really know how much money it would be to save. I'm actually how much money I'm actually saving if I were to fertilize the fields myself, both stages, artificial and cow slurry. I mean, that'd be some calculation to have to figure out. I mean, I suppose the only way to do it is to grab a artificial, grab the spreader and fill it up and see how many kilograms of fertilizer I have to use on a field, and then compare it to see how much it would have been if I were to hire someone to fertilize. But then again, I did have to buy all the equipment as well, so there's a lot of ways you can look at it. But everyone's going to run their farm a little bit different, and right now I'm running it to where obviously the money doesn't matter too much spending it wise, but it's nice to reach goals of getting over a certain point, which our goal was to get over $5 million by the end of the year, and we have done that. The thing is, can I maintain it? We'll be spending a lot of cash hiring workers to seed and fertilize. But man, I can remember back when this game first came out, we had no workers whatsoever. You had to do all the work yourself. And I was like, how, in the beginning I was like, how would someone be able to buy all the fields in this map and be able to work them all by plowing, cultivating, seeding, fertilizing, harvesting? It pretty much probably would be to where you only get maybe one crop in per year, maybe. I guess if you worked every day and did nothing but work on the fields, maybe get 2 crops in per year, but that seems like an awfully lot of work. Alright, so we got 2 of the fields plowed up here. We got that field over there that we harvested, haven't got to yet. I'm going to put the plow on down, and I'm actually going to disconnect it because it will be disconnected anyways later on. I'm going to reload the game. Let's see how your workers are doing. Are you almost done here? 96% done. Congratulations. You've been there for a day and a half. And we got 2 workers up there as well. Let's jump back. Hopefully it's my wife's tractor. It is. Before I forget, because I probably will, let me go around. I got to pick apples, like I said, as well. We'll gather up the honey. I think I'm hungry. That's why I'm walking a little slow. Really? Really? No honey? Yesterday was a good sunny day. I didn't get no jars out of those 3 hives. Down here and check these 3. It could be because the flowers are all withered. And that's why the bees aren't getting enough honey as it is. By putting the flowers around the beehives, it just says that you will increase your chances of getting honey. They don't really say how much you increase your chances. It just says you increase your chances. Yep. So, I mean, I would like to replant flowers, but I've tested this twice, and my flowers died through winter. So, since we only got 2 more weeks in this season, I'm not going to bother planting flowers. By the time they actually grow and bloom, yeah, the season's going to be over. So, here's Rex doing what he always does. But I'm going to sit down here. We're going to have a quick snack and just relax for a bit, and then I'll be getting back to work if I can sit on down here. So yep, we reached $5 million today, or actually yesterday. Oh, time advances way too fast. I need to stand up for a second. I'm gonna jabber here for a second. But yeah, we reached $5 million today, or like I said, yesterday. So that's a big goal. What are we at? $60,000 over. Yep. So that would pretty much cover like 30 fields to seed. And then probably going to spend another 50 or 60,000 to fertilize easily. So I think I can make enough food to cover up that. So when I end the year, I like to be over 5 million. That's kind of the goal. I mean, the goal wasn't just to get to 5 million by the end of the year. That means stabilize over 5 million. That's kind of my goal. And then next year, right, Rex? Hopefully we'll get to near $6.5 to $7 million, somewhere around there. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time right here on The Day in the Farm. But until then, have a good one.